We are here on the Gold Coast.
Yep, we're going to go dive Wonder Reef, which is the world's first floating reef. I have no idea what it's going to be like.
Now, not seeing too much about it. Apparently, it's like these concrete blocks filled with air that are then chained to the bottom.
So we're going to take you along and go see what this Wonder Reef is all about.
Yeah,
Let's
enjoy.
go. Let's jump in. little Stampy in her natural habitat.
This isn't natural. I don't live in a marina.
Welcome to the world's first floating reef, as Holly and me drop down with Gold Coast Dive Adventures to explore this new wonder, this new artificial reef on the Gold Coast in Queensland, Australia. Now, as we drop down from these amazing sculptures, we reach the bottom of the concrete blocks at 30 metres deep. This is 100 feet and it's surrounded by fish, jewfish, baitfish, even Moorish idols and bannerfish, plus loads of glassy sweepers in the swim-throughs. You can see we're all having a bit of fun down here, but the visibility wasn't as good as we were hoping for, and a little bit green water. But nevertheless, we're here to explore this crazy new concept of an artificial dive reef, an actual floating reef. Now, as we start moving back up the chains, we're coming to the very bottom of the structures at 18 metres. Now yes, they go down to 30 metres, 100 feet, but the main structures start at 8 metres and work all the way down to 18 metres. And you can just see how they're sitting there, floating in the water column, just sitting there. Now, it's a really interesting story about these amazing objects. They were inspired by the concept of a hot air balloon rising into the sky. 9 reef structures in total become larger towards the surface. Like oxygen bubbles rising in the ocean, Wonder Reef has been designed to attract and sustain a rich diversity of marine life and withstand cyclone conditions, yet appear light, buoyant and floating in the ocean. Hopefully, over time, this $5 million project, in conjunction with the Queensland Government and the Gold Coast Council, hope to create a complex communities will take centre stage, creating a high-end garden for divers to explore and admire. Now, these were sunk in 2021 and were left to see how they adapted to the ocean before they were open to divers a year later. And as I said this is the world's first buoyant reef, or floating reef. These amazing structures are starting to see marine life attracted to it. We're seeing massive kingfish, schools of kingfish starting to make these reefs their home. And as you said, there's 9 of these structures. They're in sets of 3. And what these reefs are actually trying to achieve is to move with the kinetic nature of the energy of the ocean. What they're meaning by that is the kinetic nature of the reef structures allows them to move with the energy of the ocean, like a giant kelp forest. Cryptic spacing between the reefs and vertical upwellings attracts marine life and fauna to provide an integral diving experience. And we have seen this on this structure, because in these nooks and crannies of the structures, you're seeing fish starting to make it their home. They're also starting to find octopus, as you guys will see coming up, making their home, covering shells, going down to the reef, finding what they want and bringing the shells back up outside their dens. There's an environmental wonder with these as well. The environmental benefits of Wonder Reef are for the positive creation of 32,000 cubic metres of new reef habitat in a previously barren seabed. The reef is made from uncoated steel to maximise marine growth. Between 8 and 10 aluminium anodes weighing 150 kilograms each are attached to each reef to protect the steel structure from corrosion, but also allow marine life to grow on them at the same time. Now, this was an extraordinary feat to build these. As we said, this was a $5 million project. The key challenges of this structure include the sheer size of the structures and complexity of the conical reef shapes. Steel fabrications converted designs, drawing from fabrication templates similar to dress patterns. The fabrication time involved was insane. It took 2,000 personal hours over 6 months, working with 144 tons of steel and 298 cubic meters of geopolymer concrete weighing almost 702 tons. This was a mammoth project, and hopefully over time we'll reap the rewards of this amazing project. Now, of course, when you're diving the site, you go onto the structures and you move from 3 of them originally to the next 3 to the next 3, and you kind of start doing laps around the 9 of them, working their way up, seeing what life's on them, and then once you're ready to finish dive, as you see me and Holly, you head up to the safety stop. Now, the top of these are 8 meters, so you can enjoy them, have a look around, and then work your way up to the safety stop and see what other marine life is kicking around, including little jellyfish. But honestly, this is a really unique and interesting concept, and it'll be interesting to see over the years how this turns out and how it comes to be. But as always, guys, thank you so much for coming, and we wish you all the best, and we'll see you in the next video.